Afiyat olsun. Drink.
You're saying that in order to follow the Sharia, just like the plane, there are wheels on the ground, and it's the wheels are like intelligence. But when it's going to air, the wheel has to go in. So, and some other power is carrying. So you say when you come in a tariqat, just like the wheels, you have to take your intelligence and some other power is going to carry you. So, like I'm asking, what does it mean? Like, is it passion or is it like something else?
No, it means moving away your ego.
Okay.
Don't start using your own brains. You must look with the eyes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, my servant becomes beloved to me when every order that I give, he's doing it. This hadith Qudsi. And it says, but my servant becomes beloved to me and nearer. He comes nearer to me. Not just beloved, but nearer to me when he starts doing things that I don't have to tell him he's doing. That means your heart now starts working. You don't have to be told. But it's a sense of honor. Your shan is going to tell you. And you start doing, and then what happens when you start doing that? You come nearer, you become so near that you start to see with Allah's eyes. Allah is saying, I will be his eyes that he sees. I will be his ears. I will be his tongue. I will be his hands. I will be his feet. So, this is explaining what tariqat is, shariat, and tariqat is, and marifat, and whatever that is above that. I don't want to use all these kinds of words. It's explaining very clearly now. Now, if you're still looking with your eyes, and you don't want to look with your sheikh's eyes, something is wrong. Then you are stuck there. You're still being stubborn. You're still being arrogant. Maybe you're the nicest person, but in that point you're very arrogant. Maybe you're the most religious person, but in that point you're very stubborn. You still fail when the work that is supposed to be for you to do. You understand? But people are thinking, I'm going to lose myself. Isn't that the whole point? You're going to lose yourself. But understand this, when you lose yourself, you find your own reality. It's not as if you find that your reality is Allah. You don't. You find your own reality in relation to Allah. Sahaba Kiram, they lost themselves. Can anyone say that Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq didn't lose himself in his Prophet? He did, but he's still Abu Bakr Siddiq. Umar is still Umar. Osman is still Osman. Ali is still Ali. Ashra Mubashara is still Ashra Mubashara. They didn't say, oh, now I completely disappear, I become Prophet. They didn't say, they became those ones who are serving the Prophet. So now when you look also, it has to be looking to serve your shaykh, not just to look with the eyes of your shaykh. So many people thinking, oh, now I'm going to see miracles everywhere. Now I'm going to see saint here, I'm going to see light, I'm going to see this and that. How much more do we want to be stuck in that kind of childish understanding? Even if you see, you say, it's not necessary, why I have to do it? Now you start questioning, is it really necessary or no? Don't you know Hazrat Gausul Azam is also saying, when that tray came to him, now he's able to know if it's coming from Allah, from Shaitan, or from Rahman. So many of us, we see a little thing, we get very excited, but you don't even know if it's coming from which world, who is doing that. And so many murids, they're saying, oh, Allah is showing me this. What happened? Suddenly you reach to Allah. What happened to your Prophet? What happened to your Shaykh? That is showing you haven't been trained in your ego at all. You're going to leave your Shaykh just like that to say, now he's like a ladder. I just step on him, later I don't need him anymore. Any Sahabi said that about the Prophet? If you do that about the Prophet, you lose your faith. Correct or no? The people are still not understanding how tariqat works also, except for sheikhs of the Naqshbandi order. Turks maybe, Osmanlis maybe, but all the rest, they're just using saints also, using sheikhs, just for them to become sheikhs and saints themselves. So it is very wrong kind of idea. You can find other people that will entertain these ideas, but not here. After a while, you're going to find yourself very uncomfortable here because our purpose is different. Our job is different. So now you're going to use, okay, you're good. You're very good with so many things, but in one thing, for example, you sleep too much. Now through that door that you open for shaitan, all other things is going to come inside. Okay? Okay. Then before you know it, because of your laziness, you're going to stop praying so much. You're going to start worshiping. You're going to start doing so many things because you open that door wide and you're not checking yourself. Maybe you're good. You're doing service and everything. But one person is being an idiot and you look down on that person and you don't check yourself. Arrogance is going to enter into you. And before long, with that arrogance, then you're going to judge everyone. And then before long, you're going to judge your sheikh too. Why is he doing that? That is wrong. Then you're going to read your own books and your own quotes and your own ideas and say, well, this sheikh said this saint said this, and it doesn't fit to what he says. It's finished. So, inshallah, we're trying to become sincere ones, but in order to become sincere, you first have to know that you are insincere. Correct? In order to be clean, first you have to know you're dirty. If you insist you're clean, you will never be clean because you already say that you're clean. Then how are we going to clean you? This is the point that people don't like to be around us also, because we're going to say, look, these things you have to clean them. Say, why are you telling it to me? Doesn't matter. If you like, stay. Don't like, go. You're going to see. Everyone is going to see soon what is in front of them. وَمِنَ اللَّهُ تَوْفِيقَ الْفَاتِحَةِ. Amen.